ददा राग्रीस्मी भूल करी हो भाई भेटमा घर के घर हमर सतिहार नुआ खाई परब सबकु जुहार हमर सतिहार नुआ खाई परब सबकु जुहार।
Hello dear buddies, how are you all? Dear friends, I hope you are doing great and must be very super excited to know about my presentations. Many of my friends had asked me to share something about Nuakhai right on YouTube, right? So today I will tell about my Nuakhai culture in the western Odisha or in entire Odisha as well. So dear friends, before I begin off, I must like to have a talk with my own people, with my own Sambalpuri people. And being a Sambalpuria, we have certain traditions on this day and that must be followed, right? I myself a Sambalpuria and I have to follow that customs no matter wherever or anywhere I'm living. No matter that I have to follow my tradition. Whosoever I may be or whatever I may be, I have to follow my tradition. So that my tradition goes with the greetings to all my Sambalpuria people, Sambalpuri people. तो समस्तंके गुर्दु शुभेच्छा नुआखाई रो समस्तन को जुहार आउ नुआखाई रो गुर्दु शुभेच्छा आउ मोर सान मान के बहुत भल पाइबा आउ मोर आशीर्वाद। तो डियर फ्रेंड्स, मोर जो बंधु अछन संबलपुरिया बंधु, मोर पश्चिम ओडिशावासी, मोर ओडिशावासी जिते अच्छन, आज मुई नुआखाई बाबद रे गोटे प्रेजेंटेशन टे करमी, गोटे उपस्थापनाटे रखमी। से लगी आशा करुछे आपण माने मते खराब नाई भावन, क्या लगी मते आज इंग्लिश रे कहबार पड़वा। आउ तार कारण होची आमर ये जेन कल्चर अच्छे, आमर जेन संस्कृति अच्छे, संबलपुर रे जो संस्कृति अच्छे, आम नुआखाई रो जो परंपरा अच्छे, ताकि मुई बहुत लोकर पाके पहुँचाबार के चेष्टा करुछे। से लगी आज मुई इंग्लिश कहले भी मते गाली नाई देवे, आउ गाली तो नाई दियन मुई जानिछे, किंतु कहीं ना मुई गोटे नबुल काम रे करुछे, गोटे भल काम लाई करुछे। मोर भल गोटे उद्देश्य अच्छी कि आमर ये जो कल्चर, आमर जो गौरव कल्चर अच्छी, आमर जो गर्व गारिमार जेन कल्चर अच्छी, केनता लोकर पाखरे पहुँची पारबा, जो आमर भल पाइबार अच्छी, आम जो उन्नत कल्चर अच्छी, केनता लोकों पाखरे पहुँची पारबा से ऊपर मुझे चेष्टा करुछे। तो समस्ते नुआखाई सारले बेले मोर कथा टिके सुनबे, जिते बेले समय पाइबे, नुआखाई भेटघाट सरले केते बेले गोटे फुर्सत देखिक मोर कथा टिके सुनबे। बोधे बहुत जन के मुझे जेन कहमी आमर एरिया लोक के तो जना अच्छे, से भितर किसी जिनस भी जना नाई थिबा, तो सेटा काम देवा अपन जानवारटा बहुत भल है। तो चलो सुनमा। तो नाउ अलाउ मी टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश। नमस्कार, जुहार अगेन। So dear friends, now I had a very personal talk with my people, and before I begin off taking up a presentation on Nuakhai, I wish you all a very happy Nuakhai. There is no happy Nuakhai in our culture. We call it Nuakhai Juhar, okay, a kind of greeting exchange between the people of this area, and it is called Juhar and Nuakhai. Juhar and Nuakhai. Nuakhai Juhar or Namaskar we call it. So let me tell you about what is all about Nuakhai, what happens in Nuakhai, what is the culture, when it originates, and what kind of preparations, what kind of culture that followed in this celebration. So dear friends, Nuakhai means Nua means new and khai means food or eating. So this is the day when people eat or people take the new food that is harvested from their agricultural land. Nuakhai is one of the major agricultural festival of the agrarian society of the country. India is an agricultural society, and Nuakhai is one among the festival which is celebrated in the western part of Odisha, province, and even in the entire Odisha. But basically, it has its best celebration in Sambalpur, Balangir, Kalahandi, Sundargarh, Jharsuguda, Baudh, Sonpur, and some parts of Raigada, Koraput, and all the some 13 districts of Odisha celebrate Nuakhai. And this tradition goes on since a very long time, and we cannot able to we are not able to trace back the history of this culture. And this celebration is nowadays performed just after the Ganesh Chaturthi, right? Ganesh Chaturthi on the fortnight of Ganesh Chaturthi, right? Fortnight after the day of Ganesh Chaturthi, we have the Rishi Panchami. Okay, Rishi Pancham or Rishi Panchami, we celebrate on this day. Nuakhai is celebrated on Rishi Panchami. Earlier, Nuakhai had been celebrated in different forms on different dates also, but this was much popular during the 12th century, right? 12th century, it was much popular and decided to celebrate on the a particular date or on a mass celebration. So let me tell you about the history of Nuakhai. Many historians believe that Nuakhai culture had been there in the ancient time as well. During the Rig Vedic time also Nuakhai culture was there. Many of the researchers, many of the scholars, they argue, they advocate that there is the mentioning of Nuakhai even in the Vedas. As I could remember that there have been mentioning of 5 yajna in the Vedas. They are called Pancha Yajna, right? Pancha Yajna, they are called Sita Yajna, Prabhapana Yajna, Pralambana Yajna, Khala Yajna, and Prayana Yajna. Sita Yajna refers to the time of tilling the land, when the farmers start tilling the land for the cultivation to be started, right? This is called Sita Yajna. Okay, so we in a agricultural society we have five major agricultural festival. Okay, one is Sita Yajna, the time when we start tilling the land. And if I would be accurate, if I would be right, I can associate this celebration as our Sambalpur area Sital Sashti. Then Prabhapana Yajna, the time when we sow the seeds. Okay, that the tilling of land, Sita Yajna or Janaki Yajna, we can associate with our major festival, our one of the famous festival, Raja Parva, right? And that we celebrate in eastern Odisha and some part of southern Odisha, right? The Ganjam, where I am also living here. This part to celebrate Raja Parva, one of the major festival of Odisha. Nuakhai and Raja are very, very popular in Odisha. It has its best celebration in the both part of Odisha. Thereafter, Prabhapana Yajna, the time of sowing the seeds, that is Sital Sashti I was saying. Then Pralambana Yajna, the time when the farmers start the cutting of initial crop, Then Khala Yajna, the time when the farmer harvest the cultivation, the time when the farmer bring back all the produces or start cutting down the cultivation or crops. And finally, that is the Prayana Yajna, when the farmers start procuring or storing the grains. Okay, so we have five yajna, and it has five significance. So, and Nuakhai is associated with Pralambana Yajna. The time when the farmer caught the initial crop, right? So, why do people celebrate much before the harvesting could be ready? Before the harvesting could be ready, people still have a celebration of agriculture. And you would be wonder and very much surprised to understand that this is on a belief that, on a thought that the cultivation would not be polluted, would not be impure by the birds and animals. Therefore, before the crop could ripen, the farmers of the western Odisha, they collect the paddy, they collect few of the paddy, and they offer it to their Devi and Devdas, to their gods and goddesses, to their deities. And thereafter, they wait for the real-time harvesting. That is the time of the harvesting, right? And thereafter, what happened? This celebration goes on. So this is the Rigvedic tradition I associated, and I don't know actually Rigveda or Vedas. So this is the Vedic tradition that I could associated with Nuakhai. And again, that how Nuakhai could become a mass festival, a must celebration in the western part of the Odisha. It had a glorious, a very established and very vivid culture. It reflects to the entire world. Nuakhai is celebrated in the different part of the world. Whosoever is a Sambalpuria, whosoever is a Kusliya, whosoever is a people from the western Odisha, he or she must have to celebrate Nuakhai wherever or whenever she or he lives. Suppose I could not participate my great celebration of Nuakhai this time, but still then there is a provision. My brother has gone to celebrate the Nuakhai with my family, and when he comes to me or when he comes back me, he will bring back the Navarna for me. So this is the tradition. And after that, when it started, so however this tradition, people have forgot that it was there in the ancient time, but people are very much aware about the modern time celebration. The modern time, I mean to say, in the medieval time of celebrations. You must remember the second battle of Tirori. It was fought between the Delhi Raja, Delhi King Prithviraj Chauhan and Muhammad Ghori, in which Muhammad Ghori defeated Prithviraj Chauhan and killed him, right? In the first battle he was defeated. You must have remembered, the people who know history or who study history, they understand it. Thereafter, the successor of Prithviraj Chauhan, right, the Delhi's ruler Prithviraj Chauhan, their successors spread over or went to the different parts of the country, and one of his successor came to Patnagarh, from where I belong, right? From where I belong to Patnagarh आ गए थे. he came to Patnagar, and he was known as Ramai Dev, the great founder of Patna state. And Patna state was the center of the Western Odisha, the center of administration of the Western Odisha, the center of administration of the Koshal province, the ancient Koshal province. It is called Dakshin Koshal. Dakshin Koshal. Alright, right? So we have Koshal province. We have 5 provinces in Odisha in the ancient time, right? Kosala, Kalinga, Utkala, Odra, and Kangoda. We have 5 number of states. We had 5 number of states, or we have also in the ancient time. So one such was the Kosal, right? So where Nuakhai is had a great celebration, and it was promoted by it got the royal patronage by Ramai Dev. When Ramai Dev came here, he laid the foundation of the kingdom here, laid the foundation of the rule here. He tried to give a sound administration in the Patnagar areas, in the Patnagar, in the western Odisha. Right, there was the rule of Atha Malik. Okay, I will have a separate video for the Patna history. I know many more thing about Patna history. I was a student of history, and I read so many things about the Patna history. Atha Malik rule was there, and the rule of the 8 Jamindars. Okay, they were defeated and killed by Ramai Dev. Okay, and that was the foundation of the king rule in Patnagar. So Ramai Dev thought at that time that how the people could be given sound administration, because that time it was a tribal areas. The western Odisha was completely tribal areas. Many tribals, like a number of tribals are housing there. Okay, in order to mix with both the tribals and the Hindu communities who have migrated there. Many Hindu communities have migrated to the western part of the country, right? Western part of Odisha. Many people. And when they all migrated to western Odisha, now they had a close bonding, and this close bonding was established by Ramai Dev, if I would be right. Ramai Dev promoted the Nuakhai culture, and Nuakhai culture was the culture of the tribal people. And thereafter Nuakhai was added with the Hinduism or the Sanskritic culture of Panji and Pothi. Panji and Pothi was incorporated in the Nuakhai tradition. So this is a complete glue, a glue of both the tribals and Hindu, right? So they have a mixture culture, they have a well developed, well planned, well structured, whatever I can say, culture, where all the people mingle together, the society, their culture, their custom, everything mingled together, mixed together. There is no diversity, no complaints, no any sort of segregation, no any sort of discrimination during Nuakhai and after the Nuakhai celebrations. You cannot find any sort of discrimination in the society. Okay, and Nuakhai is a very cohesive and unified bond between the people who are living in the different parts of the country, who are living in the different corner of the world. So this was about history. Then I must share you something about the process of Nuakhai. There are 9 colors of Nuakhai. You must please listen to me, listener. टिके लंबा हेबा वीडियो टिके बड़ हेबा आउ कथा बहुत अच्छे मोर पाखे किंतु मुई शॉर्टकट रे कहमी आउ ओके. सो अलाउ मी टू लिसन, अलाउ मी टू टेल यू, प्लीज लिसन टू मी. ओके, आउ भल लागले समस्ते मते ग्रीट करबे, समस्ते मते कहबे. ओके, मते आशीर्वाद देबे. नुआखाई बाबद रे मुई जहाँ जानी छे आपन के कहूँ छे. Okay, so this is what I am sharing about Nuakhai. Nuakhai culture goes on 9 stages. The first stages being Doka Hoka. The first stage being Behran. Behran is also a kind of Doka Hoka. Behran. The Niye and Behran, but this is only Behran. Behran is the announcement of the date. A meeting to announce the date. Behran means in Sambalpuri a meeting to announce the date of Nuakhai. Therefore, the prominent people like priest, like important people, they have the discussion that when to celebrate the Nuakhai. Behran, thereafter the Tithi, then Lagna Dekha. What is it? Lagna Dekha. In Lagna Dekha time, the date and time is fixed. Date means Tithi and Lagna means moment. Muhurt is fixed. Lagna Dekha. Thereafter, Doka Hoka. Doka Hoka. So when the message of date is circulated to the different part of Western Odisha, okay, under the presiding deities of Sambalpur area, Mata Samleshwari, okay, the Sambalpur, the mandir, the temple priest, the eminent person of Sambalpur, they decide the date of the Nuakhai and they circulate it in the name of Ma Patneshwari of Balangir, Ma Manikeshwari of Kalahandi, Ma Sureshwari of Sonpur, and Ma what the name I am forgetting, Basini, what Basini? Sundargarh district. Okay, we have God, we have a goddess. Only on the day of Nuakhai that temple is opened. I am forgetting the name. I am very very sorry for that. Sekhara Vasini, I remember Sekhara Vasini. Okay, so from the temple of Sekhara Vasini, the date is announced. From the temple of Patneshwari, the date is announced. Then about Kalahandi, so Mata Manikeshwari, that date is announced. So this way the message sent to the different parts of Western Odisha. So this is a kind of what this is called. Thereafter people start Doka Hoka, means the eldest member of the family. The eldest member of the family. This Nuakhai culture or the Western culture provide an example of a typical patriarchal family. The eldest member is all in all of the family. The eldest member invite all his younger brothers, even in the partition family. Joint family, it's okay. Whenever the family has partition between the different brothers, on Nuakhai date, he invites all his younger brothers, all his sons and sons who are abroad, wheresoever who are working, they are invited, they are called upon by the eldest member of the family. I could not go this time. Okay, I'm very very sorry for that. I have my work here, so I could not go. I'm very very sorry, and I'm feeling I'm missing. I'm missing a lot. So this is the tradition that time, the Doka Hoka. Then thereafter, what do we call this? Lipa Pucha. Lipa Pucha. Lipa Pucha means this time people collect holy mud. Holy mud means any type of mud in which cow dung, the holy cow dung is mixed together, and it considered to be holy dung, and that dung is plastered. That mud is plastered on the floor and even in the walls. Okay, and those people who are having pakka houses, they need not. They just clean their house, clean their everything, whatever they use, they clean everything, right? So it is a complete renewed of their house. Okay, they renewed their house in many different ways. So this is done in this time. Plastering the house is very very important. Lipa pucha this time, people, very less people have mud house nowadays. And many people are having still. I have my mud house even now, and a pakka house also. So I'm trying my best to preserve that house in coming days as well, because I have my emotion. During my childhood. Now things have got changed. I have my job and so thing. So leave it right now. So lipa pucha is also concept, right? Lipa pucha concept. It came and I had to cite the examples. Yeah. So thereafter lipa pucha, then lipa pusha, thereafter the daka haka, then collecting of nuadhan, right? Nuadhan khuja. Another concept is nuadhan khuja hava, right? In the different the people will go to different part of their village in search of the nuadhan. And name of the nuadhan or name of the new paddy is called Saria. So far I know that is called Saria dhan. A very rare, nowadays very rare. Earlier it was collected from the different field freely. Right now it is being sold in the market, and people also go to collect to their relatives, to their friends who can offer them freely. Rest nowadays it is being sold in the market. When I was a kid, I used to go to collect the nuadhan with my grandfather, my old man, my dear old man whom I lost last year. Okay, so this is about the nuadhan khuja. Then after that nuadhan, every members will be sit together and arrange the preparation of the puja. And after the puja, that new dhan or that new rice is offered, okay, as a bhoga to the deities of the village, deities of the home, and their presiding deities, right? Every god, every deities who are associated in the village, Grama Devi, right? We call Grama Devi, village jo Devi hai. Every god is offered the new dhan, and this is called the pratha of Bali. Okay, and this after this what happened? Bali is offered to the Ganesh or God and Goddess, Mata Lakshmi also. Okay, the Ganesh of wealth and prosperity. Thereafter, people sit together to eat the new rice. Okay, to eat the new rice, that is called Navarno. That is called Nuakhia and Navarno. Now it is Nuakhia and Navarno. Navarno in Odia, okay, which is a popular term in the entire Odisha, and Nuakhia is only in the western Odisha. Nuakhai is celebrated in eastern part and southern part of Odisha also, and it is celebrated during the Aswina Masa, in the Aswin time, right? That is during the Mahalaya time, when they offered homage to their Pitru, okay, their ancestor. That time I understand that. Okay, my landlord where I am now living, he told me last time, right? Then after that Nuakhai Bhetghat, thereafter there will be Bhetghat, and after taking the Nua rice, the people will be out for some time to exchange respect or exchange greets to one another. The junior members of the family will toss the feet, will have a mundia, will offer a mundia to the elders, and the seniors member of the family will offer them blessing, saying Budhate Hita, Jug Jug Mochu, like long live. So Ule Dule Raho, Ule Dule yani ki live with prosperity, live with happiness and prosperity. Ule Dule Raho, Budhate Hita, long live. So this kind of blessing is offered. And after that Nuakhai celebration, after that exchange of respect and greetings between the family members, they sit for their sweet arrangement of like delicious food, different foods like Arsa Pitha, we call it Arisa, right? In Odia, it is called Arsa Pitha. Jukha means a kind of pious, okay. and payas. Okay, jukha we call that. Then swali pitha, I remember. Then a lot of curries are prepared. A lot of delicious curries are prepared, um, and rice prepared, right? And it is offered to the family members by the eldest female member of the family. Okay, I know this because my mother used to do it. My mother is eldest among all, and my papa is also eldest. So we have a family of more than 35. We are a 35 people, right? Including my family. So during Nuakhai we had a great celebration. We have 35 peoples, and we eat for long 2-3 days. 3 days we have Nuakhai Basi and Nuakhai Tiasi. So basically people prefer to stay 2 days, so far I understand, or they can also continue for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 7 days. It doesn't matter. Okay, these continue for a very long time, and they have a great celebration. On the first day people don't prefer to eat non-veg food. On the second day, Nuakhai Vasi, the people basically eat non-veg food. On Basi Tiasi, 2 times a day, non-veg 2 times a day. People get bored with this, eating and eating. Okay, on Nuakhai day, people have a lot of funs, a lot of games, a lot of things goes on Nuakhai days. It's a great day, great celebrations. And after eating Nuakhai inside the home, people come out to greetings the villagers, right? They come out and they offer respect and exchange blessings and their respect to one another among their community, among their fraternity. And during the afternoon, children, the people who have returned from the different parts, they move in the entire village, they discuss with all the people, they greet everyone with Johar, Nuakhai Johar Dada, Nuakhai Johar Baba, Nuakhai Johar Kaka, Nuakhai Johar Barma, like this. Even if you don't talk to anybody, you have to greet it, right? If you have never ever met anyone, also you can greet with Nuakhai Johar. That's our tradition. That's a very rich tradition, and very magnificent and best of its kinds. And beside this, a very important social implications of Nuakhai is it develops a kind of brotherhood among the communities, and especially this is the very day when the pitfalls of the family, the disputes of the family, the kind of misunderstanding between the brothers, between the family members resolved completely. On this day, the eldest member invite all the family members, whether no matter if there is any dispute or not. If there will be dispute, then that is obviously going to be resolved on this day. That is obviously going to be solved on this day. And that's a great day. And if this day they not mix, or if they don't mix on this day, then they will never ever mix again, because this is very special, very special. On this day people mix. Only the people who are antisocials, I should not say like this term, the people who have a materialistic or modern attitude, they don't prefer to celebrate Nuakhai nowadays, okay, with their families, and they are celebrating alone sometime, okay, sometime that's happening. But above all, Nuakhai is very important in our culture, important in our life. That's a great implications in our life. And again, I wish you all a very happy Nuakhai, and ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ବହୁତ Nuakhai. Hope मुई जहाँ जानी थी जिते मते जना थिला मुई कहिसे आपन को आउ भी किसी जना अच्छे बोले मते प्लीज जनाबे मते बहुत खुशी लगवा नुआखाई बाबद रे अनेक कथा जानिकरी मते बहुत खुशी लगवा प्लीज share and let it know to many people, and do comment whatever you know about our Nuakhai. So thank you again, and samastanko last ray again I greet you with the Nuakhai Johar again. Samastanko pranam, बहुत Nuakhai Johar, Nuakhai ro shubhodcha samastanko. Thank you very much. See you again.
बड़ो रे माएला जोड़ो।